Welcome to Bell with Rock and Money, the podcast where the action never stops and the opinions hit just as hard as the main event.
From the opening bell to the final pin, we're breaking down everything happening inside the squared circle.
Whether it's making bold pay-per-view predictions, calling our shots on who's walking out with the gold, or debating the outcomes before the bell rings, we've got you covered.
So lace up your boots, turn up the volume, and get ready, because the match starts now. Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the only podcast that you need to know about. This is Bell to Bell with Rock and Money. I am your master of ceremonies, B Money.
I am Rock.
Tonight, another pay-per-view for this weekend, this massive pay-per-view weekend. And yes, I said pay-per-view. But this time,
It's not a PLE.
it's not.
Pay-per-view.
It's not. This time, we're going for the NXT Great American Bash. This one is Sunday night, going head-to-head with AEW Forbidden Door.
You know, my question is, I feel like this isn't the first time this has happened.
No, it's not.
But my question is when is WWE going to pull the trigger and go toe-to-toe, pay-per-view for pay-per-view?
The problem with that is, well, for one, WWE knows that the AEW pay-per-views are better.
That's fair.
They know that. For two, people don't typically watch anymore the WWE pay-per-views live. You can get them, within an hour, within a couple hours of it ending now. So they don't have to watch them live anymore.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
WWE is not going to go head-to-head with the AEW when they know the product is better as far as the story.
But I feel like WWE could put together a very good pay-per-view to go toe-to-toe.
They could. And they could, this would have been a perfect one. You're talking about Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
WWE could have done their own Forbidden Door with AAA.
Yeah.
100%. And I know they're the same company. I understand that. But I mean, really the working relationship, or even better, they could have done it with TNA.
Yeah.
So, I mean, gosh.
Or both.
Or both. Absolutely. Triple threat matches all night long.
Yep.
Anyway, NXT Great American Bash. Like always, guys, we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to go for the only match that is not for a title. This is Saquon Sugas versus Dion Lennox. I've done a lot of looking at both of these guys in the past couple days, ever since finding out about this match. Dion Lennox is a beast. Saquon Sugas is awesome in the ring. Like this kid can fly, man. He is so good.
Is he bouncy though?
No, definitely not bouncy. Definitely not bouncy. But I don't know. This one's going to be hard because these two are in the world of wrestling. They are ridiculously new. So like this one could go either way. But whoever does win this one is going to be they're going to be skyrocketed. I think they're going to go full throttle on whoever wins this match. If I had my pick, Rock, I'm saying Saquon Sugas is winning this.
You know, I don't know much about these two. Just the quick Google search that I did.
Juggle.
I think I'm going to have to, yeah, just from looking at this dude, Saquon, I think I'm going to have to match your pick on that.
Saquon. I don't know, man. And I think if he does win this, they're going to put a rocket to his back, man. He's going to head towards the top, whether it's the North American or the NXT title. I really think that this kid's going to go places. All right, next up, we have the women's speed title. Now, this one's a little bit more interesting right now because we've got Ren Sinclair, who is the current Speed Women's Champion. But we do not know, as we are recording on a Tuesday night, if it's going to be against Ariana Grace or Izzy Dame. So, first off, who's going to win that match?
For the women's speed?
Yeah, are we going? Who's going to win the match to get to the finals? Is it going to be Ariana Grace or is it going to be Izzy Dame? In your opinion,
I'm going to go Grace.
You're,
Ariana Grace.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I'm distracted because I looked up Dion Lennox.
Uh-huh.
And tell me he does not look like. Okay, so there's Dion Lennox. Y'all can't see this. There's Dion Lennox, right?
Right.
Tell me he does not look like if Max Caster and Kurt Angle's illegitimate child had a baby.
I mean, I could see it. I could see it.
I mean,
you're not wrong. Jason Jordan, Max Caster. There's Dion Lennox.
That
I could see it. I could see it. I wish we could put the pictures up here.
Yes. Maybe we'll try to do that just so
we
that
might try.
Yeah. But yeah, if you like morph those together, you would get Dion Lennox.
We might try to fit that in. See if I can.
I'm sorry, but like I was distracted. I had to look him up, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, this guy looks awfully familiar. I'm like, where do I know this face and this physique from? And it's like it's spitting image of both of them.
All right, so but to get back on track, we've got Ariana Grace. You said you're gonna pick Ariana Grace. I'm actually gonna go the other way. I feel like NXT and specifically Shawn Michaels is very high on Izzy Dame right now, so I'm gonna go with her. Regardless of who wins, who you picking to win the actual title match? You got Ren Sinclair, and in your eyes, we've got Ariana Grace, who is Santino's daughter.
Oh yeah, I'm going Ren.
You're gonna go Ren?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said earlier, I feel like Izzy Dame is the person. I really think that she's gonna have a really good reign eventually in NXT. That being said, I'm picking Ren Sinclair as well. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I think Izzy Dame is deserves way more than just the speed title. So that's where I'm gonna go on that one. All right, next up, we've got the highly anticipated match between Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights for the North American title. This match has gotten a lot of heat back and forth between the two in the past couple weeks.
Well, I mean, weren't these two at once partners?
Yes, they were friends.
Or like buddies?
Yes, they were friends, and then it kind of all imploded, and it's come to blows at this point. Tavion Heights wins the number one contenders match. Miles Bourne is just impressive, man. I don't mean to say this negatively, but for him being deaf and to do what he can do in the ring and not be able to hear what the ref says, what the other wrestlers say, is impressive. My hat is tipped to you, Miles Bourne. That being said, I'm gonna pick Tavion Heights to win this. I think it's finally time to pull the trigger on Tavion.
I would. I think with all the animosity and stuff like that that's being built up within this match, I think you were correct in that pick. Just to give it to Tavion, just to add more of a feud between those two. I don't think this will be the last time. I don't think this is going to be a one and done match for this title. I think you will definitely see this match again down the line between these two. But again, with that being said, I think, with all the build up for this match, I think Tavion's going to take it this time around.
I love it. I love it. I think personally, the NXT Women's title is gonna showcase the match, the night. I think that they are going to headline the night.
You think so?
I think so. With that being said, we're going to talk about the NXT title match before the women's title match. So we've got Tony D'Angelo defending against Noroku, former Evil from New Japan. People have been waiting for this match since Noroku showed up. I don't know. Are they going to pull the trigger on him already?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah, I think he is. I think he's taking it hands down.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually going to agree with you on that. I think Evil Noroku, whatever you want to call him, is incredibly talented. I'm interested to see. I loved the match with him and the PWW guy. I can't think what his name is right now.
I've got to do a quick Google search myself because I cannot.
But that match was a banger. I loved that match. But I don't know. I think that it's going to be him, and I think it's going to be. I think it's time almost for Tony to go to that main roster. So I think that's why he's going to drop the title. I'm not a big fan of Tony as a wrestler. However, his character is flawless. I love it.
Oh my gosh, what is his name?
I can't think. I'm terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm supposed to be, we're supposed to be wrestling experts. I can't think of what his name is offhand. All right, we'll look it up here in a little bit. So finally, we have the NXT Women's Championship match. Lola Vice, who everybody loves Lola, versus Kendall Gray, the former all-around just amazing wrestler. Not former. She is an amazing wrestler. Much like the NXT title match, I think this is going to be a hard-hitting match. We all know Lola can go. We all know Kendall can go. I'm gonna lay it down. I think Kendall Gray is gonna walk away with the NXT Women's title.
I don't know. I mean, like you said, everybody is big on Lola right now, and WWE knows that. So I don't think they're quite ready to pull the trigger on her, and I don't think Kendall is quite ready to be the face of women's NXT.
Okay.
So my pick, I'm going with Lola.
You're gonna go with Lola. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Like I could go with either one of these girls winning, these women winning the NXT Women's title. So, yeah. Did you find the name?
No, and I'm trying to think of his because he went through a name change.
Yeah, he did the whole
Mason Rook.
Mason Rook, there you go.
Dang it. And I was trying to find it, and the reason being why I was trying to find it so hard is because I think he will be involved in that match. Whether he costs D'Angelo, whether he costs Evil, whoever he costs, he will cost somebody that match. And whoever comes out on top, that will be your next challenge.
Yep. I think Rook's going to be heavily involved in this. And I can't wait to see it because he is incredibly impressive.
Yes.
So
he definitely falls in that class of big men that should not be able to move the way that they do.
No joke.
And everybody is bashing him, saying
fat shaming.
I mean, saying that that he looks like this or looks like that, and it's like, here's my thing. I couldn't do it. I deem myself as fairly athletic. I play volleyball few nights a week. I play softball one night a week. I'm active and stuff like that. But by no means could I see myself getting in the ring and doing anything remotely close to what he does.
No.
And all these people that are sitting there shaming him, saying that, oh, he's too big, he's fat. Get your butt in the ring and see if you can do half of what he does.
Against him.
Yes, because I guarantee it, 99% of you would not be able to do it.
No, but the NXT top tier wrestlers are going to be amazing. And it doesn't matter if the NXT title or the women's title ends this. I think it's going to be a good pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah. And to go toe-to-toe with AEW, I mean, with this card, I mean, yeah, it will be toe-to-toe.
Yeah.
It will not be a clear winner until the final numbers come out.
Agreed. All right, guys, that is Great American Bash. Again, that is June 28th. That's this Sunday, going head-to-head with AEW Forbidden Doors. So watch it. Watch them both if you can. I know we're going to try.
Yep.
So, as you guys know, after every podcast, that, my friends, is the bell.
Later.